Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Frostpunk the Last Autumn. We left it off in this predicament right here and we're going to go straight into it. If you haven't seen it, please do go back and watch the other ones. Here we are. The source is exposed. Sir, there was a catastrophic accident in the lower levels. A cave-in exposed the underground heat source, engulfing our people in deadly fumes. We can seal the source off to save them, although it will permanently reduce the power available to the generator. But if we leave it open, all our people underground will die. We've got quite a few down there. Workers will evacuate. The construction will stop for 6 hours. Won't be able to power more than a few heat zones. Okay. Leave the source open. Generator will have normal power. All workers underground will die. Discontent will rise greatly. Strike risk will rise greatly. Send rescue with safety equipment. The generator will have normal power. Many workers will be gravely injured. We're going to have to seal it off. So we were a day ahead of schedule, so we can afford it. But welcome yourselves back, guys. Sorry, we're in a position where I couldn't talk about it there. I do hope you are well. And if you aren't subscribed, do consider it, guys. It is a big, big help as we continue to try and grow, as always. So we're kind of focused on doing certain things. We're going to need a new research in whilst we've got it. And a lot of it is going to be down to safety improvements where we can now. Food is still okay, so I'm going to chill on that. I think I might quickly do the medical post upgrade as things are getting worse, though. Let's quickly grab that one in. We've balanced out our resources and workers at the moment. And we're pretty chill right now. We're good on food, so I'm probably going to take that down by 1 worker because we're full. We're full. What do we have here? So, we are going to start producing these at a reduced rate. So, I'm going to pop 5 in there. This is for the next build, so I'm going to get ahead of schedule. So, if we go into the generator here, it costs 25 of those metals and 50 of the next one. We'll also need to get into the steam. But we're getting there on the wood, so we can slowly keep ticking these guys up. I've got them running on the lowest thing here. I'm hoping in the next day, toxic levels are going to drop and we'll be in a better position over here. I think I'm going to go straight away and turn that one on, though. And I'll probably put this on the lower shift as well, so we can slowly just tick those up. These guys are kind of loving life. We're going to keep enough to make sure we've got the research ability as well, and then we're going to speed it up just to get through this period. We have another issue. Workers are saved. Sir, the emergency coolant we poured to seal off the source worked, reducing the heat and emissions of toxic fumes. Workers emerged from the shaft, gasping for air. Grateful beyond words. Were it not for your swift action, this could have ended very differently, but engineers are concerned. Sir, we estimate that the available power fell by 30 to 40%. Our generator will never achieve its designed heating level. That's okay. There's nothing we can do about that. Getting that motivation efficiency up is going to be huge, so we did lose a bit of our time. We've got to be done by day 25 at 3 o'clock, so this just needs finishing. We can get convicts on the job, though, as well. It might be worth grabbing some of those guys in. So they're pretty cheap, aren't they? Yeah, they cost 1. I'm going to grab one of those and maybe 10 convicts. So how many convicts can we house? 25. Yeah, let's do it. We can switch convicts up to just work. If they die, then it doesn't matter. So if I had convicts down there, I could have just let that collapse because they're convicts, right? But because we don't, we couldn't. So, yeah. Right. Ticking over still. In here we have 2 in palliative care because they're prostitutes. Oh my god, this game. I love it. How are we doing here? So, how are the coal piles looking? So we've got a total of 642. So we're going to need to look to ramp this one up when that does change. We're going to need the improved one over here. We could go into chopping trees and flip one of these over to coal as well. It would be probably more efficient. But, to be honest, I don't know. We've got these working on the longest shift and this guy on the normal shift. So maybe we need to increase that as well. Motivation did just dip. Wouldn't mind being in that. But we're going to start work again shortly. And I'm going to see what happens if I pop the convicts in here when they come. Oh, with that dropping, look at that. So we can go boom. We can crack that one straight back up. I'll probably do the same on the others, but we could do a reduced thing here. So we're going to be very efficient here, which is going to be great. And I'm going to keep ticking these up where I can. I'm actually going to put these back to this as well, and I'm going to try and grab these in. Let's get the research before we do anything else then, and let's see what we can do. What is this? Engineers and boosters foragers will be 100% faster. That is a good thing later on. We might need that for food. I still feel like I want to get in this when we can, and it's 100 steel. That means we'd have those. But then, the redesigned templates We're going to need loads of those, aren't we? Let's grab the safety improvements in there, and then we won't have to use as much. Right, releasing tensions. Sir, 2 of our people got into a fist fight. Oh, it's the lewd picture. There was 2 letters, wasn't there? Apparently over the lewd picture that came by mail earlier. Nothing too serious, although one of them got a sprained wrist. The original recipient of the picture is clamoring to get it back, whilst the other man insists that he won it fair and square in a game of whist. As it is, difficult to tell whether the truth lies. People seem to expect you to settle it. Punish them both. We're okay on discontent, so we'll go with that. I want to keep the motivation as high as possible. Day 23, though. I don't want a disaster to happen here. I'm kind of thinking, I think that should be done. 8 hours. Are we going to finish that today? We're not. We're going to be very, very close, though. Right, let's get some of these going. So we're going to need to pump those up. Pump those up. Pump those up. I'm going to get some more people in there. I'm going to reduce this one down to 5, actually. And we're going to keep the sheets coming. All right, we've got the convicts. So what we could do is take 10 out. I don't know how well these are going to go. We'll get the convicts in. I don't know what this does here. Oh, everything's off, so don't worry about that. We could get the convicts in, like loads of them, and just bung them all in here. We do have the Book of Law now, though. So let's see what we can do. We did penal colony, didn't we? Roundups. New ability. Each use will turn 15 workers into convicts. Oh my god, you can kind of be punishing, can't you? I'm not going to use it maybe until we've got that, but... Okay, so 6 convicts are kept out of medical facilities. So they're basically severely expendable. Convicts are barred from health facilities. If they die, they will be disposed of in the generator's foundations. I feel like we're going to have a strike coming soon. I need to be careful. I want to get up to this to see what it is. So I'm going to sign this. I don't know what's going to happen to us when we sign it. First convicts. Sir, our first transport of convicts is here and workers are upset. Some of them gathered by the docks to watch the convicts arrive, then started to vent their frustration, hurling insults and stones at them. Look at this scum. Come to steal our jobs. We don't want your kind here. Some convicts may get hurt. Discontent will rise. What we'll do is we'll let that go up because it is still quite low. And then next one we'll make sure we do reduce that. That is okay. Only some damn convicts, right? We're back on 5 a.m. of day 24, though. We definitely need to get ahead. We're 20 hours ahead of schedule, so I'm going to tick up a little bit more of those whilst the research comes in. We're going to get cracking on the work, and we should be okay. Food should be going. Those guys will get to work, and then we should be fine. We've got these guys waiting, actually. So, Lake Full of Fish has finished, has it? Has. Okay, read the journal. Close journal. What do you want from me? Alright, so 3 graves. These dots stand out in the plain stretch into the horizon. How far is that to get there? 13 hours. I think it's important that we now go in and we max out the fish just to kind of compensate for everything else. Not sure where a bunch of food just came from. Maybe it was stockpiled. I don't know, but we have a stupid amount. So it's actually 4.5 per hour is quite a lot. Let's go down to 2.7. What do we have here? Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts, days on end. Their effort is taking its toll and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. We'll have to keep regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. Discontent will rise slightly. Strike risk will rise where their extended shifts is in effect. Good idea. So they're all going to drop down to the normal shift. So what that does mean is we're going to need to pump in probably a couple of workers everywhere. That's fine. Right, can we get this going now, guys? I'm scared. 22 hours ahead of schedule. We're full on wood, so we need to get this research done. Redesign templates. Reduce the Steam exchanges by 20%. That's going to be good. I think we probably need to try and get into the other ones. Advanced supercharge. Which is this? Food and health. Boosted forages. Resources. Shall we grab in the... No, we don't need that yet. Infirmary might be important at some point. You know, I'm going to go for this one, and then I'm probably going to get the next one up. We'll wait on those then. These are okay to keep ticking up. Loads of wood, so we'll grab those in, and we'll also keep ticking these guys up. We're looking good there. Safety-wise, we're fine. What's the issue here? Is that about to finish? Boom! God for that. We can move on to the next milestone. Heart of the generator. With the foundations in place, it is time to build the fiery heart of the generator called a core. This is going to have loads of issues, isn't it? I can just tell because it's got heat. It will have to be enclosed within 2 support frames, which will also hold up the external parts of the generator. Right. So I'm going to pause it up. The support frame is already good, so I'm going to go straight away. We're going to go convicts and workers. We've got loads of workers ready, so that is awesome. Not going to put any in there. We're going to work on these sheets here. Because we've got the extra, we're going to get them in and pumping. I'm also going to get these guys still ticking with the spare wood. Awesome. Right. So far, so good. All we need to consider at the moment is going to be... I think I need to turn that one down, don't I? Let's get that one down to... Oh, no, that doesn't have workers in. That can stay. We're fine on coal. I've just noticed coal is ticking down a little bit. Maybe 11.18. We can max that one out. How much more does that give us here? To be honest, I might get a stockpile going over here and we'll get another one in. So we've got the people, haven't we? And we've got the resources. So let's get that in right there. Let's see what this is. Site 120. Great work on laying down the generator's foundations. You're making good time. Down here, bad weather and crop failures prompted an exodus to the colonies. Those who stayed in place there, place their hopes in the government's newly unveiled evacuation plan. Our company was accused of profiteering by opposition politicians. Pure slander, of course. Unfortunately, we lost contact with Site 120. We're attaching its coordinates and would appreciate if you could spare a few men to check up on them. We'll do our best. Send foragers to find out what happened to Site 120. I wonder if we can pick up some resources from there. That'll be interesting. Alright, let's get it going again. And let's see. So, oh my god, this is going to be quick. 2 days ahead of schedule. I'm trying my best to stay completely ahead of schedule. Let's go into here a second. 50 and 25. Let's have a look here. So we're on 6. We're making 3. Grab one more. And we're also on 3. But 10 queued up. Is that 50 with it? 50 wood. Okay, we need to make sure that we get loads of these on the go then. Let's speed that up a little bit. Maybe we've got the workers, so we should just use them, right? Or if having extra ones in here help. No riots will erupt. There you go. Look at that. Overseer. That's the security outpost. Ah, so if we reduce that, that stops the... Right, I get it. Less riot chance. No probs. I think we can go ahead and reduce the medical post down now. We shouldn't have any problems there, and we'll speed it up as we fly on through. I want to try and get ahead as much as we can here. So I'm going to hold off on the steel. Although, no, we're okay because we have research going for 10 plus hours at the moment, and I'm going to go ahead and get those guys in there. What's that now? Let's have a look. We are 252 on the pile. We got these guys just running that. Day 25 though. Oh, I can see a temp drop here, so that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Don't know what cause that's going to be. Convicts too far from security outpost. Right, let's get another security outpost in then. It looks like we're going to need it there. Let's get that in. Foragers have reached 3 graves. Move on. Right, what we're going to do, we're okay on food at the moment, so we're going to go to the worker camp. We need to try and increase motivation here. So let's have a look. What can we do? Got the church. We've got the food rations we can use for that bad boy. Let's get that up a little bit. I need to remember to use that a little bit more. Alright, what's going on? Fugitive. Sir, the Manchester Constabulary informs us in a letter that the engineer we sent them never reached port. He apparently managed to overpower his escort and escape in a boat. The police believes this is admittance of guilt. We'll keep searching for him and are grateful for our cooperation. Okay? I mean, back in the 1800s, if you're a convict, you were pretty much dead and done, right? Slave labor and all that. Yeah, slave labor and all that. Alright, we'll get this this tower in here, and that should help. We have the redesigned templates now, so we will queue up... Oh, way cheaper. Holy crap, that's great. That is fab. Alright, so now we need to save up 100 steel if we want to get down into here. What do we get from these guys, though? Is it even worth it? I think for the time being, we can go ahead and accommodate... I think I've got a bit of a plan. So I'm going to go into a sawmill. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab in... We can get 15 more convicts in total, right? And I'm going to grab in a steam core whilst we can. We're going to grab that in. And what we're going to do is basically put the convicts down on this work. We're going to increase the food thingy here with the better nets. And we're going to make sure we're still producing these guys. So wood doesn't seem to be a problem. So we'll put a sawmill down. Change this one to coal, probably. We'll have to see. I could get the upgraded one. One coal pile has been depleted though. So we've only got this one left with 166. That's why we need to factor in probably the 16.8, 16.8, 30. I think we're okay over here. There might be some differences. Foragers are going there. We are 2 days ahead of schedule still. And how many are we on? 11. So we need more of these. I've got to stop this from dipping, really. We're getting that extended shift back on these when we can. We'll be able to soon. Prostitutes checked. We've got 3 in palliative care. At the moment, that is okay. I'm going to get 2 in there to stop any chance of anything here. And when those convicts come in, I'm going to swap out the workers, chuck all the convicts in here with maybe 5 workers, and I can kind of pump it up. And what have we got here? We can check out this beast over here now. What is this? Panopticon. Forced labor. Multiply by 2. Forced labor will multiply by 2. The efficiency of workplaces employed only convicts. Use forced labor lowers workplace safety by 3. Oh, I'm scared of that one. I won't lie to you. Internal promotion. Work standardization. I think that might be a good idea. Grab that one. Might affect us a little bit. I'm scared of that last one at the moment. Why this keeps going down? I think it's illness. Let's get 2 in there just to cover it in case someone gets ill, because it does drop our motivation. I'm thinking now maybe the labor tree would have gave us some better options, but that is okay. Again, once this sawmill finishes, we're going to go boom, grab that in. There we go. Keep. Oh no, motivation just went down. Can we do evening prayers again yet? Nope. Okay. Work shift starts. We've got an increase in toxic gas and a temperature drop as well. I'd like to get this finished before then. It looks like it is going to. Sawmill finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to start. Going to destroy some resources there, isn't it? We're being sensible. We could go on the back of this. Yeah, that's good. We're going to get more out of that. And what we're going to do is change this one over. So that will get built. Takes a while for this to flip over. So we're going to need to go coal. I'm pre-doing this because it is scary with everything that's going on at the moment. So we'll start working with sawmills where we can. And what I'll do is get the sawmill upgrade really, really cheap and won't take long. So let's get that one in. And we got some issues over here. The all-seeing eye. Sir, an engineer is here to present his new surveillance concept. Building upon Jeremy Bentham's Panopticon idea, I designed a structure that would allow a handful of overseers to monitor the convicts at all times. This will ensure that they work with the highest efficiency. Servitude. Okay, we're going to get that one for sure, because anything that's going to increase motivation is very, very important at the moment. And let's get this wood going. We've got our convicts. Let's max out that one. And let's... Alright, we are good. We have a ridiculous amount of workers right now. We should probably flip to... If I could flip to steel, that would have been nice. Max those guys out. Let's not do any more there. Probably need to get some of these guys in. We are ticking up quite nicely, actually. And because we've got the workers, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's just slow it down to make sure we are okay. This is now switched to coal. That's good. When we can do this one, we'll be good. We should be at the servitude soon. Extended shifts, we really need to get back on that. Food is also a massive problem, so let's max that one out. And let's see if we can get that in. So we need 1 lot cooking, and we've got Book of Laws now. Let's go into administration. Which one was the one we needed? Alright, well, we don't have to use it yet. Obviously, we don't have to do forced labor. It just means... Oh, that's actually really, really good. Now I think about it. That is huge, because we can just put convicts in there building absolutely everything. And it will be really, really fast. So scared of clicking these again at the moment. How many was it? It's this one that we need to make sure is kind of ramped up, really. Just going to maximize this out. And then we need to get the food in. Right, new day starts. We'll be back onto this soon, so that's good. Resolves in 7 hours. How much ahead are we? 2 days still. Okay, frost is here. First snow. On this morning, the camp wakes up to the sight of dancing white flakes. The first snow came much sooner than anyone expected, and although it melts soon, the mood remains depressed. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Great. Thank you. We need to get some motivation going. I definitely will get this on whenever I can. I don't think there's much else we can do at the moment on that, though, so we'll just chill. Right, everything's opening back up from now, so we should see some food coming in. And then foragers have reached the camp. Survivors. Okay, we're going to explore that one. Runaway workers. The workers tell us about Site 120 where they toiled inhuman conditions under their slave-driving boss until they had enough and ran away one night. They beg us not to betray them if we visit their site. They're starved and about half of them are sick. They won't survive alone in the wilderness. I can't get 50. What's that? A hill with rocky top rises on the plain. We see something from the distance that's like a gigantic statue. I'm going to go there. At the moment, did I click that? I don't think I did. Have to do that one. It's only 10 hours. I could get them skating. We need food to kind of tick up. It will do, though. These things are pretty good, so that's fine. Right, we got coal coming in now. Good. Let's check our coal now with that, then. Oh, right, a really, really good spot now with coal because of that. I think it's because this is still going, so that can go. Gives us 10 more workers. What I'm going to do is make sure these guys are maxed out. And how's that sawmill doing? I think I'm going to go ahead and grab another sawmill in. So this only costs 10 wood. We can get a really good spot over here that covers it all. You can get the range upgrade on them as well, so I'm going to do that probably. Is that the range one? Hold on. Let's have a gander here. Yeah, there it is. Sawmill range extensions. That'll keep wood going a little bit longer. Let's grab that in. Then wood should start to tick up okay once this one's done. It's a little bit slow at the moment. Coal is looking fab, so I think we'll be okay there. 2 days still ahead of schedule. I need to keep on top of that. And we need to keep these going. So we're not that far away. So which one was it we need to build? Just make sure I'm in the core. So we need 25 steel composites. So that makes 17, 18. Go one more. 19. Okay, we're almost there. Promise fulfilled. Great. So we can... Is that the one? Yep. Boom. And boom. And boom. I want to keep steel going because we need the composites. I could probably do with getting the upgraded version as well, but we'll have to take the day hit. House of Pleasure. End the disease. A group of people decrees your decision to carry on forced medical examinations of prostitutes. You punish the victims of a vice, and the men guilty both of the vice and the suffering of these women go unpunished. This has to end. Shut down the House of Pleasure. I can't. I've got to keep... I'm sorry, guys. I need the motivation. I don't know if more in here does anything for motivation either. Guys saying they're hungry. We've got food. We've got food. So what I can do in the meantime is kind of just chuck some convicts in some of these, in all fairness. Let's keep these going when we can. Going to have to keep ticking the wood in. So this needs to get built so we can just ramp that up and get those in for the next one. Let's max that one out with workers. Food. People are hungry. You want to have 3 days to feed everyone. Let's feed... Oh, God. Okay, we're going to attempt this. We should be okay. We've got the fisher on the go. I might need to extend that for one. What have we got here? The beginning of the end. Change of plans. Sir, a telegram from London. We're going to be cut off. The frost is coming sooner than expected. Royal Meteorological Society warns that the sea will freeze in 12 days, stopping all navigation and fishing. Oh my god. We will seize all shipments in 10 days. Start stockpiling materials and food. The evacuation by an icebreaker is planned in 18 days. It is imperative that you complete the generator by then. Oh god. Temperature will fall drastically. Deliveries will end on day 37. You must finish the generator by day 45. Jesus Christ. Guys. What are you doing to me? Can't live like this. Oh man. Okay, so everything is about to ramp up. That is ridiculously scary. We're going to need more food from this guy. For sure. Move on. Is there any food? Field kitchen. Come on. Right, I think I'm going to need to research the speed on those guys to get this going as well. So we'll try and get some food going. I think I'll also research the stockpile at some point. We're okay medical-wise. Yeah, we just need to kind of let them starve for a minute. Not a lot we can do there. Whew. Beginning of the end. Preparing for the cold. Sir, the coming cold threw everyone off guard. If the forecasts are true, it will make finishing construction that much more difficult. Crew working on technology started thinking about ways we could at least somewhat mitigate the coming cold. If you want to, some ideas could be developed into solution. New technology be shown. Show me. Oh god. Braziers. Efficient burners. Heaters. Healthcare insulation. Oh, yes. Okay. That's going to be good. Heaters. Each heater will raise workplace temperature. Braziers allows us which burns cold, raising the temperature around them. God. Okay. That changes a lot. Still on that. That's fine. Okay, so we are in a position where we're going to need to think about a lot of that. That's kind of just made for a spanner in the works for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know what to say other than, damn you, game. We're going to go down to -10 over here, so we do need to get on that. Jesus, this scenario is wild, isn't it? I didn't quite realise how crazy it was. I just want to make sure we've got good wood. So we've got 600 there. We've got 265 there. So I'm going to have to keep bringing this back, I think. I think what I'm going to do, when we've got enough wood in the morning, maybe increase these guys. I'll leave those kind of running, in all fairness. What I'm going to do is actually, straight away, going to build another sawmill. Weird as this sounds, it's going to have to go in here somewhere where I can reach a lot of trees. I think that's going to be the best spot. We'll just connect that straight up there. Cool. Because we've got some workers and convicts. So I'm going to grab the steam cores in because they said we can't grab much more, right? And let's get a few more engineers in and then we'll max out the workers there. We'll get in what we can. I know that we'll struggle on food. Hoping. Nope, nothing there. Site 107. This must be the ill-fated generator. Oh, imagine if we can get some resources from that. Our biggest issue now is going to be the food. So I think food and health, we're going to need both of these. So what's this one? Reach their catch considerably. That one we can finish today. We're going to need to get that one in. Where are we at? Where are we at? 21 sheets. 2, 23, 24. Let's use all of our steel. Going to get these last ones in. Come on. Right, where is it? The wretched Irish. Some Irish Republicans arrived on the latest convict transport. This causes tensions as many convicts hate the idea of sharing cell with the mix, they say. A feeling the Irish return in full. Shall we keep them separate? Nope. Motivation's already falling terribly. Alright, we need to use this. Boom. And we also need to get the last iron in. Cool, we're going to be able to get this last bit built. Come on. Boom. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. The core. Boom. Convicts. Get to work. Workers, get to work. Where does this put us? Jesus, we're only just ahead of schedule now. Alright. What are we going to do here? We're gonna... Coal is still okay. Got some coming in, haven't we? I've grabbed some workers. What can we do here? So, we've got 10 of those already. We did quite well with that. I think I'm going to take all the convicts out of there. We're going to max it out in here. I'm going to take out 12 of those guys. So we want to get this built, just done and ready. Oh, jeez, man. Because the ahead of schedule is changing, which isn't good. This one is set to dangerous. So I'm going to need to make sure... Oh, that's the time. Come on, give us some food. Look at this. Oh, yes. Please give me some of these goods. Take only the resources. The young engineer who introduced herself as Effie McLaren is relieved to see us. No, this is terrible. I'm taking the resources. What's that one? Bold Hill. We don't need them yet. So let's go. A bit of a mission, but we're going there. Let's get back in. I could really do with getting that foragers one up. We are in a bad way right now with food. Jesus. Turn that one up. Not that one up. This one. That one's already turned up, isn't it? We've got no food from our blinking forager. It's really annoying. I can't afford to do anything else. So let me just see here. What else are we going to need? So that's going to go in with the steel. So we only need 20 more of those and 50 of those. So we're going to have to flip to just those. We've got strike risk over here potentially. So what I'm going to do is reduce that down. Okay, we're going to have to go in here and see if there's anything. Reduce discontent. It's not discontent that's the problem. Motivation. We'll have to build a morgue. Cost wood. We don't want to do that. I feel like I'm going to struggle here. What the hell are we doing? Amputees. No. Medical. Care house. No. Freeing space. No longer consuming food. We need food. We might need to go into this with the ceremonial funerals. I know that will be good. Motivation will fall slightly. Is there anything else we can do in the other one? Internal promotion. Yeah, let's grab that one then. Motivation. There we go. We'll work on discontent afterwards. We're in a bad way right here. But guys, that's going to be where we end this one out. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Smash that thumbs up for me. If you aren't subscribed, please do consider that as well. And obviously, last but not least, if you want to support me that a little bit extra, new Patreon is up and you can also become a YouTube member. As always, guys, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.